On early August, the women basketball team of Loyola will go to Italy for about 10 days. And we will be in many different cities: Rome, Florence, Verona, Vicenza, Venice, Lake Garda. It will be an amazing experience based on three aspects. The first is learning, because academics life, it's very important for everybody of us here. And there will be a connection between University 109, a 3-credit course, understanding social justice and community service, the students athletes are taking in this semester. And this course will have also 3 international workshops, one in Rome, in the American Embassy to the Holy See, focusing social policy of our US government, mainly human trafficking. And then we will have a second workshop in Florence, in Palazzo Cerchi, in the very center of the city, a conversation on Title IX in the 40th anniversary of this legislation. And the third, in Vicenza, we will have a clinic with children of the many families living around and connected to the American military bases there. The second aspect will be service. Our young women are already serving regularly in Rogers Park community, and they will do other services in Italy to develop internationally this aspect of college life, social service, help your community. Third, sport performance. Our team will practice in a major sport landmark, as in Rome, in the Palazzetto dello Sport, the facility that was built by the great architect Nervi for the Olympics of 1960. And then in Vicenza. Vicenza is one of the very important areas for women basketball in Europe. And there we will have many initiatives, events and games. But on this matter, I'm sure that Coach Swoopes will have many other news for everybody of you.
Good afternoon, Rambler fans. We're here today to talk to you about the exciting trip we have coming up, taking the women's basketball team to Italy in August. I'm so excited about this opportunity for so many reasons, but 5 in particular. It's a university priority right now to try to give as many undergraduates an international experience, whether it be part of their formal curriculum or the chance to do a study abroad at the Rome Center or more informal, a chance to immerse them in a culture. And we're so excited that on this trip we'll be able to spend 2 weeks fully immersing them in the Italian culture as well as the Jesuit culture. We'll travel to a number of places that were really important in our Jesuit history. It's going to be an awesome chance for this young team to bond and as well as to get to know a new coach. Coach Swoopes has been an amazing addition to our staff so far, along with her assistants, and they'll certainly have a chance to get up close and personal with one another over the 2 weeks in Italy. The chance to play 3 games leading into the competitive season will be such a wonderful opportunity to jumpstart the season. And finally, we're really thrilled with the statement that we're being able to make going into the Missouri Valley Conference and giving our student athletes this caliber experience to get them ready for the upcoming season. It's going to be a great one. Make sure you follow us both online as well as getting out to games, and go Ramblers!
You know, I think everyone from the players to the staff, we're all excited about this trip, excited about this opportunity to go abroad and play, as you said, some fairly good competition. You know, we've been working hard since June 3rd, doing some individual workouts, some team practices. You know, now we're getting down to the wire where we have 3 practices left before we hit the road and go overseas to Italy. And as a former player, I know you get to a point where you get tired of practicing and playing against your teammates and playing against each other. So I think it'll be a wonderful opportunity for us to, play some good competition and really just see where we are, what we need to work on, what we really need to focus on in preparation for our first big regular season game against Louisville. International competition is definitely a lot different than playing here and playing collegiately. I've said to the players, the players are probably going to be a lot tougher, meaning more physical. A lot of people say they're probably dirtier. I'm not going to use that word. But I think it'll be good for our players, to get some international experience. And, I really want to give them an opportunity to just play. We've put in a couple of offensive sets, both versus a man and a zone. We've really been working hard on our defense. We want to pressure the ball. I don't really want to focus a lot on what we're going to do offensively as opposed to just giving the girls an opportunity to just play, mixing up the lineup, seeing what we have, what we don't have, what we're lacking, where our strengths are, where our weaknesses are. But I really want to pay attention to what we're doing defensively, only because that's going to be our staple. We really want to be known as a good defensive team. And again, going over to Italy, we're dealing with quite a few injuries. So there are a few players that will be missing that won't be playing. So we'll be asking certain players to play positions that, they may not be comfortable in. But I can say Becca Smith will be one of our big four players when we go play against the Italians and the German team. But she stepped up and said, I'm ready for the challenge. I'm excited about it. And I'm really looking forward to just, my first game as a head coach, seeing how my sideline demeanor will be and our interaction as a staff. We're all new, so this is going to be different for all of us getting to know each other from a staff standpoint and with the players. And I think it's a wonderful opportunity for us to go abroad and just a great opportunity for us to bond a little bit. It seemed like it was decades ago when I played in Italy, but, I was definitely younger. And one thing that I've said to these players now, to my players, is just to really take in the experience, appreciate a different culture. I think it's a wonderful opportunity for them to, we're going to do a lot of sightseeing, a lot of touring, and just enjoy this experience because not a lot of people really get this. Sometimes it's a once in a lifetime experience and some people never get to experience it. For me, it was just a wonderful opportunity to learn a different language. Granted, I was there for 6-7 months as opposed to 10 days, but, it really taught me how to appreciate being here in the U.S. and all the things that we have. But again, it's a wonderful opportunity for them to experience a different culture, different food. I tried to learn the language, looking forward to taking the team. All the things that we're going to do as a team, I think it'll be a learning experience, a growing experience. And I really hope that the young ladies will get more out of it than just going over, playing basketball in the competition. Italy's a beautiful country with beautiful people, and I think this will be a wonderful opportunity for them to go over and really appreciate being in a different country and hopefully can come back and share those memories with people back here.